Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and I got a very special shout out for my longtime fan, Guersan. You are the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I am so sick of listening to Bret Hart. Oh yeah! Macho Man is coming to the game! Macho Man NWO, the third Macho Man in the game. Let's have a look at what they're saying. Champions, the wait is over. Madness is approaching. Oh yeah! With Macho Man joining the NWO Meets WrestleMania event on April 5th, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can finally empty your mystery bag to turn them into respective NWO Macho Man's shard. This is gonna be good. To celebrate his arrival, we will have a dedicated Talent Up event which allow you to collect additional shards for him, among other prizes like keys, gift boxes, and much more. But that's not all. If you can manage to earn beyond 200 shard bag, you can get exclusive NWO Macho Man gear throughout in an additional point event. Also, everyone who couldn't manage to collect the 200 Macho Man shard during that monthly period will get additional chances sometime after the NWO Meets WrestleMania event. Once we have more info on this, we will share it with you. If you're an eager reader of our event calendar, you might have noticed there's also a faction feud going on during the Macho Madness. This time you will get a limited time feud perks which will not only benefit your roster, but especially NWO Macho Man, who will be a requirement for your roster. Good luck, and don't forget, tomorrow April 5th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ooh yeah! And by the way, on this specific preview video where I'm going to show you actual footage of the Macho Man, there's an Easter egg! We got the Easter coming, so there's an Easter egg. Actually, it wasn't planned really, but once I reviewed the footage that they sent me, I kind of spotted something that was not supposed to be there, about something that's upcoming that we were not really aware of. And I confirmed with them if they wanted to send me new footage that didn't show that, or if I could just show it to you guys, and they're okay with it. I'm not giving you any details as far as what it. I don't really have much details anyway, but there's an Easter egg somewhere within one of these videos or within multiple of those. So have a look and have fun finding what the Easter egg is. So without further ado, Macho Man.
Macho Man, there's only one real man, and that's you.
I am the toughest wrestler on the planet! Alright, so let's have a look at Macho Man. He is a trickster. And actually, before we go on with his move, his trainer bonus is actually something that is brand new. He is the universal color gem generator. That is, move that generate any color gem will create 2 more of any color gem. That is, it's pretty much like if you don't have, if your Big John stud that generate plus 4 red is taken with someone else, you can take him and he's going to generate 2 reds. If you don't have ADR and you don't have Triple H KOK, you can use him and he's going to generate 2 more. If you want to use a guy like Acrobat Macho Man or ADR himself that both have 2 move that are choose move of different colors, you could use him as a trainer and he's going to generate 2 of each of those colors. So he's the universal generator of color gems. So that's it for his trainer bonus. Now, we're not going to see it in these videos, but what we talked earlier about is gear being in the Talent Up event, not in the Talent Up, but with the extra NWO shards bag. The gear, what it does is that it generates +2 row break gems. And we'll actually see those in action in the 3rd video for him, because we got 3 videos of his move sets and a gameplay. The first 2 are the same, well, the same spec, and the 3rd one is going to be a different one. So first, let's see those. Again, he's a trickster. This is not from my account. This is footage that was sent to me from Scopely as usual for new guys. So he's using the diving elbow drop purple move for 10 MP, finisher that deals 23.4k damage and choose a 4x4 area to destroy. The diving double axe handle, which is a purple 9 MP move that deals 14.3k damage and increase the damage of all your gems by 88% for 1 turn. And the pile driver blue move for 8 MP, deal 13k damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into purple gems. Now we're not going to go into details as far as the 3 other moves, because those 3 are actually the move set we're going to see on the 3rd video. Now trainers he's using right now, he has Jerry Lawler to start with 4 more MP of the blue color, and Seth Rollins to have purple gems do 35% more damage. Now let's see it in action. Alright, so versus Lex Luger, also a 4-star bronze. Which, by the way, Luger is a pretty damn good 4-star bronze. So he's going for a blue match, obviously, so that his blue move is going to be ready. Now this blue move, what it does, deal 13k damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into purple gem. Now, you want to basically connect it to other gems, other purple, so that you do get more than 6. Although at the same time, you kind of want to be careful, because ideally, if you can manage to not get a pin, that'd be perfect. But obviously that's going to depend when your pin bar is when you start. Like in this case, did not generate a pin, so on the same turn, you can actually use both those purples. First one, 14k damage, and now all gems are going to do 88% more damage. And now using that finisher, 23.4k damage and a 4x4 area to destroy. That means 16 freaking gems are going to get destroyed in here. Obviously, you want to choose an area that's going to reload your moves. In this case, he's going to get both purple and blue. Not going to be enough to reload them, but still, 81k is pretty good. And that actually got the job done, and that match is over. Now we're going to have a look at another match against a different opponent, same moveset.
Everybody wants a piece of the Macho Man. Why don't you guys battle it out for the number 2 spot?
Alright, this time against Seth Rollins, same moveset. Going to show it to you again. Mainly because it's already pre-recorded, so I can't skip it. Using purple, purple, blue. And Lawler and Seth Rollins again. Now you can add trainers like your HBK to generate more purples. You can add Andre to generate more blues. Those were coaches, I mean, not trainers. You could use someone else then, Seth Rollins, as a character, as a second trainer. You could use, for instance, a character that to have more blue to start the match. I don't remember who it is. Alright, so pile driver, 2x3 area into purple. Again, ideally, the best is if you can place it somewhere where it's not gonna basically... well, in this case, due to the cascade, that's an early pin, so he's actually going to take 1 extra turn to use those 2 purples. And now Seth's ready for the next turn. Now, diving double axe handle, 88% more damage and 14k damage. And now the 4x4 area plus 23k damage with the diving elbow drop, which is great move to look at because that's classic Macho Man right there. Gonna get 4 purple and 1 blue out of this. 86k for Seth. And he did not kick out of it. If this was 4-star silvers, he probably would have kicked out of it. Although it maybe not also, because he would have done more damage in the first place.
Randy, Macho Man, Savage.
Ooh, yeah!
Ooh, yeah.
All right, we're going to have a look. Second spec using different moves, different trainers. This is actually the one that's going to benefit from the gear. So the atomic drop deals 1.8k damage and choose a 2x2 area to destroy. That is a 2 MP blue move. The knee drop, black move for only 5 MP, deal 8.2k damage and make 3 random green gems into column break gems. The back elbow smash, a 5 move again, a 5 MP black move again, deal 8.2k damage, well, almost 8.3k damage, and make 3 random red gems into row break. So basically, one creates column break and the other one creates row break. And as you see, they're 5 MP and 2 MP for their move, which means you don't need an MP trainer. Actually, if you only get a black match on your first turn, you're going to get those 5 NP on the second turn. Don't even need Elias as a coach. You might still want Elias as a coach for if you don't get the pin with those and you need to go at it a second time, but you don't need Elias to get the first set of moves going. Now, trainers. You got Kevin Nash. Move that generate row break gems will create 1 more row break gem. Move that create black gem will create 2 more black gem. And Scott Hall. Move that generate column break gems will create 1 more column break gem. And move that generate red gems will create 2 more red gems. That means both moves are creating 4 of those column breaking and row breaking gems. This is going to be against Jimmy Uso. So he's got his black. That means on the next turn, he's going to be able to do all 3 moves. Because the blue is only 2, so you get it on the second turn anyway. Alright, so this one's going to create 6 random red gems into row breaks. And the second one is going to create 4 random greens into column break gems. The reason the first one is giving an extra 2 is because of the gear that he has equipped. Now the atomic drop is gonna let you pick a 1x2 area. So obviously you want to select an area that you're gonna basically make them connect to break everything. And in this case you saw that pretty much half the board went away right there. He kicked out, but as you see, you got enough black and enough blue within those that the moves are going to be ready again on the second turn, well, on the next turn, I should say. So again, back elbow smash is going to create 6. And the knee drop is going to create 4. There you go, and the atomic drop. 2x2 area. I said 1x2 earlier, but it's 2x2. Now those are going to break pretty much everything you see. And pretty much the whole board went away right there. And it's over. So as you see, 2 very working different specs for him. One that is probably more doable than the other because it's going to be quite hard to have both Nash and All.
I'm not giving up. I'm just getting started.
Alright, so I know I said I had 3 videos, but actually, while I was recording those 3 videos, well, Chappie sent me a 4th one. So we're actually going to have another video who's going to be using the same spec we just saw on the previous one, although this one is going to be with the gear. I know I said on the previous one that he had the gear. He did not. This is the gear. I was wrong. So it looks pretty cool. It's still the Macho Madness. It's just not as NWO-like. So, but it still looks pretty good. And let's see what it actually does. I know I read it on the previous video, but now it's actually on screen. Moves that generate row break gems will create 2 more row break gems. Now if we see again the moves, so he's using this time Bray Wyatt and Farouk. That means that on the first turn, both black moves are going to be ready. Farouk actually boosts the number of green gems into column break gems that are generated. That makes it 5 instead of 3. We're going to see in a minute. There you go. So it makes it 5 instead of 3. And the gear is actually going to modify the second black move that currently displays 3 red gems. It's going to be 5. So they're both going to be creating 5 instead of their regular 3. One thanks to Farouk, the other thanks to the gear. So you don't necessarily need All and Ash, although Farouk is not really a common character to have either. Let's see in the match what it's going to look like. And this time is going to be against Brock Lesnar. Lesnar, who is actually, as you saw on screen, a striker. So it means that Trickster against Striker is not really the best thing to do, because they have quite the disadvantage, the class disadvantage. So you see right off the bat, since it's a 5 MP move, you got a 4 MP plus the one from the first turn. Both black move are ready very first turn. Putting one move out, it's going to create the row destroy gem. Other move is going to create the column destroy gems. Although this time, you don't have the blue ready on the first turn to break them right away. But you can still figure out just one to break. And it's going to break them pretty much almost all of them. And it refilled all those moves again. So now this time, you can use both of them yet again. But your blue is ready to break. So you don't have to move them. Go. Now you can use the blue move to break and destroy as much as possible. Destroyed all but one. All 3 moves are ready. Might not be able to kick out of that. Almost did, although if he did, he would have been dead on the next turn anyway, because all 3 moves were ready. That's it for his additional gear. So again, pretty strong character. Very strong character. So I can't wait. You're definitely going to see some footage of me playing with him. I don't know if I'll get the gear. I will definitely get him because I got 201 NWO shards back and I need 200. Not sure if I'll get the gear again, but I'll get him and I will definitely be leveling him, that's for sure. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not already subs, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. If you have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G up. Ciao.
You Schwans gaming? Well, it wouldn't be right if you didn't have the 2-time realest champ in the room. How you doing? You're talking to the realest, rarest, most coveted character in the whole WWE Champions mobile app game. So if you ain't got me, you ain't got nothing. And you consider yourself SAWFT, sure?